God, Lionel, I just can't believe Jeff is dead. You know, he was our favorite son.
The cause of death was so surprising. You would have thought cancer or suicide or even the retribution from that North Korean assassin whose girlfriend he took to homecoming. And no one would have expected for him to get I can't even pronounce the word. Asphyxiated. That's the word. In a whale's blowhole on his senior class trip.
Yeah, it really is such a shame. You know, he was only 17, young and sweet. He had his whole life ahead of him. Could have been a scientist or an artist or, you know, a gas station employee, most likely.
Just like his grandfather. Always so high on hydrocarbons.
Lionel, who is that man?
Isn't that James?
Who?
You know, James, his Boy Scout master all throughout elementary school. You know, he would take him out into the forest. He would teach him how to fish, teach him how to tie a square knot, and how to give him a blowjob with just enough slop.
What a waste to see such good lips rotting in the grave.
James, that's right, I remember now. On an unrelated note, had you noticed that Jeff had been getting really into survival and wilderness-themed grooming porn lately?
It's a shame about the boy, eh?
Yeah, you're right, James. Thanks for coming. You know, Jeff didn't have a lot of other friends.
Yeah, you know, James, you know, before your illustrious career as a Boy Scout leader in this here great state, Ohio, you fought for the Confederacy, didn't you?
You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. In fact, I'd fight for the right to diddle it a second if I could.
Weren't you fighting for slavery?
Folks fought for a gaggle of different reasons.
So impressive, James. Wow. And just how old would that make you now?
I'm 127 years old. All my children are dead.
Joyce?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a little bit unfair that our son died at the age of 17 and that guy's still going strong at 127?
You know what? You're right. We should ask James to switch places with Jeff.
What do you mean switch places?
You know, Pet Cemetery style. James can die so our son can live.
You know, I don't think that's how the plot goes. Let's do it anyway.
Exactly. James Piper. Would you prefer to die blunt force trauma to the head or, you know, exsanguination?
Die! I'm too young to die. I haven't lived long enough yet.
Get in that coffin immediately, or we'll call Dick Wolf and the Law and Order franchise will turn you into a recurring villain that the dedicated audience will despise.
Come on, sweetheart. Get up.
You know, I was actually the one who killed Stonewall Jackson. They say he was friendly fire, but he was no friend of mine. Always on his high horse. And so...
What's happening? Why are we in a church? I thought we were Jewish.
Mazel, Jeff. Welcome back. You know, it's so great to have you back. Everything's back to normal. Your father, he's still an alcoholic, and I'm still bipolar, and your brother is still malnourished and neglected.
Where is David? Did we forget to bring him to the funeral?
No, I left him a cereal box to eat, you know, the empty one.
I'm so glad to be given this second chance. I mean, I can finish high school and do all the things a normal American teenager